How to make air fryer buttermilk biscuits. Are you ready to whip up some delicious and flaky buttermilk biscuits in your air fryer? Let's get started on this easy-to-follow recipe that will have your kitchen smelling amazing. First, gather your ingredients. You will need all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, sugar, salt, cold unsalted butter, and chilled buttermilk. Start by preparing your dry ingredients. In a large bowl, sift or whisk together the all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, sugar, and salt. This step is important for evenly distributing the leavening agents and flavors throughout your biscuits. Next, it is time to incorporate the cold butter. Cut the cold unsalted butter into small cubes. You can use a pastry cutter, fork, or food processor to mix the butter into the dry ingredients. You want the mixture to resemble coarse crumbs with pea-sized pieces of butter. Keeping the butter cold is key to achieving those flaky layers. Now pour the chilled buttermilk over the flour and butter mixture. Stir gently until the dough comes together. Be careful not to overmix, as this can lead to tough biscuits. If your dough feels too dry, add a splash more buttermilk. If it is too wet, sprinkle in a bit more flour. Once your dough is ready, turn it out onto a lightly floured surface. Press it into a flat rectangle about 1 inch thick. Fold the dough over itself a few times and press down again. This layering technique helps develop flakiness in your biscuits. Now it is time to cut out your biscuits. Use a biscuit cutter that is about 2 to 2.75 inches in diameter. Dip the cutter in flour to prevent sticking, and press straight down without twisting. Gather any scraps and repeat until you have cut out all the dough. Place the cut biscuits on a plate or baking sheet and chill them in the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes. Chilling firms up the butter again, which helps maintain the structure of the biscuits while cooking. While the biscuits are chilling, preheat your air fryer to around 375 to 390 degrees Fahrenheit. Some air fryer models may not requiring preheating, so be sure to check your manual. After preheating, lightly spray the air fryer basket with nonstick spray. Arrange the biscuits about 2 inches apart to allow for proper air circulation. Cook them for 8 to 12 minutes, or until they are golden brown on top and cooked through. The exact cooking time will depend on the size of your biscuits and the model of your air fryer. Once the biscuits are done, remove them from the air fryer and brush the tops with melted butter for added flavor and shine. You will end up with biscuits that are flaky, tender, and buttery, similar to traditional oven-baked biscuits but made faster and with less heat exposure. Enjoy your homemade air fryer buttermilk biscuits as a delightful addition to any meal or as a tasty snack on their own. Happy cooking!